Sweet.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the Detroit Pistons facing the Charlotte Hornets. A look at the Pistons starting group. Edwards out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Denny Avdia. And it's Zubats in at the 5, roaming the paint. 6 to shoot. Here's Smart. Zubats unable to get that one. Conley looking for an opening. Iguodala's shot is good.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Smart passes to Avdia. Smart against James. Back to Avdia. And stolen by Paul. Pass to Iguodala. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Paul, one of the very best passers in the game, and he gives it to you right on time and on target.
Here's Avdia. Back to Smart. Here's Avdia. He's guarded by Paul. Just 5 on the clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Boy, in this day and age of how the game is played, Markkanen's skill set, hand and glove fit, superb at spacing the floor with his shooting stroke.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
James passes to Iguodala. And here's Paul. It's James on the wing. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be uneven to Zubats.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
At the line.
And the second free throw is good. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Detroit. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Smart. Just 5 to shoot. Zubats. And that one's good.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now, here is James. Down low. Here's Conley. Some solid defense from Edwards.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
That puts him in the lead.
Edwards flexing on him now. Bully ball inside.
Smart against James. To the inside. Haslam. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Pass to Avdia. Back to Smart. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And Paul gets it to go.
Still grinding his way to the hoop. Paul, relentless.
And so Smart will bring it up for Detroit. They trail by 3. Here's Avdia. It's Markkanen on the wing. Back to Avdia. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop. A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Smart passes to Markkanen. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And Markkanen is used to having the defense all over him. I mean, he's a marked man, especially this close. Somehow, though, he finds a way.
James, and another basket for Charlotte.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Edwards against Conley. And here's Edwards. Let's go with a three. Sends it home from three-point land. Edwards got 5.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
We're at the end of one in a close game so far. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
The Pistons, 13.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Setting the floor for Detroit. Ivica Zubac's out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Marcus Smart. And it's Avdia in at the 3. Markkanen, the pass to Edwards. Offensive board. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Iguodala. He's got 6.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Avdia. Now here's Markkanen. 5 on the clock. Puts it up. Here's Zubac. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Iguodala inside. He's guarded by Zubac. Shots blocked. And the Pistons pushing it up now. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
First personal.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Here's Avdia.
2 minutes.
They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Pass to Markkanen. 3-pointer. Markkanen sticks one from distance.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
A minute 42 left to play in the half. Shot to stop the run. Here's James. It's deflected. Smart with the ball. No made baskets yet. Pass to Zubac. Edwards with it. Picked up by Iguodala. He got a piece of it. 1:10 left in the first half of this game. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Slick crossover move. The defense had no way of keeping up.
Denny Avdia. First personal foul.
1:07 left in the first half of this one. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, a few years back, Marcus Smart was talking about how he'd love to follow in Hall of Famer Gary Payton's footsteps as the next guard to win Defensive Player of the Year. He spoke it into existence last year, winning that coveted award. But guys, you watch him play. His actions on the court speak louder than words.
No doubt about that, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff there. Now here's Conley. Out of bounds. It'll be Pistons ball.
Detroit ball.
The Pistons leading. Edwards looking for an opening. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
That one drops for him.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Here's Edwards. And again, it's Detroit.
And the advantage he has is obvious. It's clear. I mean, just taking what the defense gives him there.
Smart against James. Pass to Iguodala. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists in the game.
LeBron doing what he does best, creating for and elevating others.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
21.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Detroit. The period wrapped up with the teams on level. That about...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, you look at Andre Iguodala. He's been playing really well.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
We've got LeBron James. Also, Mike Conley out there. Andre Iguodala out there with Chris Paul. And it's Haslam in at the 4. That's the Hornets 5. Offensive rebound. Markkanen. The layup misses.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And it's blocked. It's Smart on the wing. No points yet. No good from outside.
Well, I think that was clearly a fourth. He was a little anxious. Too much in a hurry right there.
James against Smart. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist from James.
Boy, a tough, gritty, smart point guard. Paul isn't at all intimidated by a little contact.
Smart outside. Edwards against Conley. Pass to Zubac. Just 5 on the clock. Over Iguodala. Second chance shot. And he can't bank that one in.
That's as high percentage as it gets for him. I mean, the defense really has to be mindful of not giving him that kind of space to operate.
2 points. That one goes.
Boy, the unselfishness of Iguodala is really admirable. A forward with excellent vision. He has a feel for when one of his guys is open.
Here's Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And that one on Iguodala. Free throw good, Edwards.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Paul looking it
2
over.
minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Pass to James. And rejected. And they're able to recover. Iguodala's shot is good. And so Smart will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Outside Edwards. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And the bucket is good. Zubac has got 8. 1:07 left in the third. Outside Paul. Pass to Haslam. And stolen by Markkanen. Smart outside. Now Edwards. He's guarded by Conley. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Here's James. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. The first free throw is good.
First team foul.
Both free throws good from James.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Here's Markkanen. Oh, Markkanen good in the paint.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. James outside. Outside Paul to the paint. Here's Haslam. Deflected.
And that's evidence that Markkanen is working on his defense, and it's critical that he does so. And blocks like this show he's making good strides. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Pistons on top, up by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Setting the floor for Detroit. Lauri Markkanen out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Denny Avdia. Then there's Edwards. And it's Smart in it to 1.
That signature pull-up, not many do it like James does.
The Pistons leading. Pass to Avdia. Smart against James. He shoots it. Some solid defense from James.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense. Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Avdia passes to Edwards. Banked it in off the glass. Edwards has got 19 points.
Boy, Edwards doing a nice job excelling in transition. Has a really good understanding of how to feel the lane and get where he needs to be.
Right side, Paul. Rebound, Detroit. Here's Avdia. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Sinks that one from the post.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Conley passes to James. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
And once James gets the ball near the rim, just let him go to work because he knows what he's doing down there.
Detroit calls timeout.
It's t-shirt time. Everyone, get up and get
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Detroit's head coach had some words for his team over the break. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Markkanen. Forcing the issue. Markkanen.
Some real toughness from Markkanen. Powers through the contact, then has the focus and touch to finish.
Here's James. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Smart passes to Markkanen. Over Iguodala. That one off the back iron and out.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Rebound Detroit. Zubac has got 11 rebounds in the game. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter of this one. James with the block.
Love the defense from James. When he's engaged and focused, he can block some shots, folks.
Here's Avdia. Shot clock at 5. Here's Edwards. Makes good on the step-back jumper. And Detroit leads by 10.
And, you know, we need to keep seeing this from Edwards. It's encouraging to see him sink the mid-range J there.
Physical play by LeBron inside.
What a move, showing off the handles there.
And here's Detroit. Up top, Edwards. He's guarded by Conley. Edwards against Iguodala. Missed inside.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Edwards. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Edwards does not back down. Even if it means taking physically hard contact, he's fearless.
Shooting for deep.
He's perfect from the line this time.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
From deep three-point land. The shot by Haslam, no good. Conley against Edwards. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road.